We've seen many types of tracks over the course of races and fun history, but all of them have celebrated the feats of a single racer. This time, we add teamwork to the mix. Hey everybody, I'm Brendan, and welcome to the first relay race here on Races and Fun. Group 1 will go today. You see all the teams lined up there. Camaro and BMW will start us off. To the top, we see the second gate, now the first one. BMW on the right, Camaro on the near side, and they're off. And I'm excited to see how the handoff for the first time will go here. BMW way out into the lead. Here is the baton being passed. BMW comes out strong into the second track, per se, and he'll flip around the hairpin and still hold quite the lead. And the first relay race here on Races and Fun will fall to the BMWs by a long shot. And you heard me fumbling a little there for a second. What do you call it? Do you call it a second track, or an extension of the first, or a second leg? What do you want? This is new for Races and Fun. Let's get a time check here on both of these vehicles. Over 10 seconds for both. I mean, the bar time for this course is about 12, and that's what we're going to hit right now. About a 12.74 and a 13.17. Subaru and X-Racers. X-Racers, easy to tell apart out here on the course. Very oddly shaped bodies as compared to the Subarus. And here they go, off. X-Racers started in the lead, but lost it here to the first hairpin. We go to the handoff, and it is the Subarus by a couple lengths. Here is the handoff. Good handoff for the Subarus, but much better for the X-Racers, who accelerate back and get the inside line here on this hairpin. Here they flip around, and the X-Racers got it by a few lengths. They roll towards the finish, and that's how it will stay. And it must be a good time for the X-Racers. They look extremely fast through this relay. Strong handoff. And there you have it, a 12.24 on the clock. Best time so far today. Certainly the time to look out for. Now, relay racing is much less predictable, I have to say, than single car racing, because a lot of time, even upwards of a second, can be lost in a bad handoff, even if the team has two fast racers here on its own. We'll have to look out for that, and X-Racers did much better with the handoff. Mazda and Corvette to start next. Mazda, a red and a blue car. Corvette's red and yellow. Yellow one starting for the Corvettes. Mazda with the red and coming out 2 lengths ahead. Ooh, Corvette's coming back here with a little acceleration, and they're even into the handoff. Even out of the handoff. Mazda, blue on the far side, losing a length. Here's the outside line. Can he gain anything down this hill? He's got a few lengths to cover, and he won't cover them at all. And the Corvettes, well, they come out a little weak from the beginning, but strong at the end. Good anchor. 12.90 on the clock, though, so not great looking forward in rounds, but not that much time to cut down. Remember, only 12.24 is your best time today. Koenigsegg and the Mercedes-Benz. Koenigsegg with a couple silvery white cars, and Mercedes-Benz coming out with one silver, one red. And as we head towards the handoff, Mercedes-Benz falling behind, but a little bit of stutter from the Koenigsegg. And he's going to have a tough handoff. Mercedes-Benz here on the near side coming back till the tires go up there for a second. Saw that speed loss through there. He does get inside the line. Will he come up here at the end? Acceleration is not there, and we do see a lot of bobbling through the turns and the straights here for both of these vehicles, but it is the Koenigsegg that come out a little bit better. Terrible times for the two cars teams, unfortunately, with over 13 for both. But a lot of that was due to a seeming lack of confidence out there on the straights. Maybe that can be pulled back into order come next round, at least for the Koenigsegg. Unfortunately, the Benz is going home. We got 4 teams left. We've narrowed it down. In the semifinals, stare us in the face. X-Racers and BMW and X-Racers have killed it so far today. By time, they are the best. Can they come out with another strong performance? BMW also been very good today and holding good truth with the X-Racers through the first straight, even taking the lead here. Now up by a length, X-Racers do roar back with an accelerative performance there to the handoff, and it is the X-Racers with the lead out of the handoff, and they get inside line on this curve. Will they come through with a few length lead? Well, they do got the length lead. Can they hold on to it? BMW on the left side, coming with speed at the end, but it's not enough by a hood. And yes, I am totally fine with voice cracking on that one. 12:57 to 12:59. When you get 2 cars out there in relay, and you end with a race that close where you got 2 evenly matched teams who have definitely put a lot of work into that handoff, and coming out strong in the second leg. Very good times as well, about 12:5. Looking good for those teams into the finals. Koenigsegg and the Corvette. Corvette starting with that yellow racer again at the top. Koenigsegg coming out much stronger through the first straight. But remember, things can change in the handoff. You see a little bump from the Koenigsegg as well. Corvette's not coming out fast into the handoff and has a lot of speed to gain here at the end. Koenigsegg got the white vehicle here this time in the second leg, who's got no speed to the hairpin, and it is the Corvette coming away, breaking away, and he will get a win relatively easily after that final hairpin. 12:82 looks like. Still tough. Gonna be tough for the Corvettes here against the finals, but maybe they got a lot more left in the tank than we can see. In the replay, it looks like this last leg was extremely beneficial for the Corvettes, and maybe if you start them at the first leg, that switch up might be the speed needed to hold a lead. Finals. It is the first team to win 2 races, X-Racers and Corvettes, of course, being the 2 who get to compete. Easy to tell apart. Corvettes using their yellow car again at the first leg. Again, the darker X-Racer, darker blue, holding true for the X-Racers. And here we go to the handoff, and it is a lopsided race right now. Red Corvette trying to accelerate here, and does, but the X-Racers are holding on quite well. Maybe some inside line work here? Not very good out of the inside line. And the X-Racers will coast to a very easy first win. And we'll get a lane change, and I don't know how that's going to do. 12:37, one of the best times today. 12:76, still not bad, but there's a difference. It is a few lengths difference, about a 0.5 second difference. Does account for a few lengths between the 2 cars, and you can see why every 10th does count. They do change lanes, and they do change vehicles. This time the red Corvette gets the start at the top, alongside the lighter blue X-Racer, and they do change lanes for that as well. Red Corvette again getting the inside line, is much closer here to the handoff, but remember, the yellow Corvette isn't your best racer out there speed-wise, especially in an anchor leg. And the X-Racer starts to pull away right here. He does get inside line, and And he starts to run away with it. Here's by a lot of lengths, and I don't think there's any coming back for the Corvettes. The X-Racers, with possibly one of the best times they put forth today, will coast across the line and take the overall victory. 12:25, 1/100th off of the record so far in the relays. King of relays, it being. And we got a lot more groups to go, so definitely keep your noggins on that best time, and we'll see if it gets broken by any racers in the future, any teams in the future. X-Racers will go to the finals of this whole event. Congratulations to them. To Group 2 of Relay King. The groups are splayed out in front of you here. Fast Foodie and Hondo to be the first two, and we'll jump right into it. And it's a relay race. It works the same. It is 1v1 in a sense, but each of the ones consists of 2 racing cars. The Fast Foodie here, obviously you can tell them apart quite easily. On the near side there was we have a hot dog, followed by another interesting breakfast food. And on the other end, we just have Honda, and they're not doing very well. Looks like these tasty delights will win out in the first race. What is that? Is that a breakfast egg? I'm not really sure. It looks like some egg and bacon, possibly. I'll get a better look later on. Here's a good replay. I'll let you guys tell me in the comments what that food might be, but no matter, it looks delicious and it looks fast out there on the track. Street Beast and the Ferrari, and I think we got a nice duck and roll out there in this team, and I'm very excited. We've seen the duck and roll come back a lot and make extremely good racing maneuvers, and it's going to be fun to see them out there again today. Coming out very quickly through the second handoff and slowing down early, a little bump there through the back wheels, and Ferrari's taken the lead by a few lengths. Here comes at the end Eddie. Look from the duck and roll, and my excitement dies quite quickly, and duck and roll's got nothing. Street Beast fall very early here in today's group. Take a look at the replay. We'll get some time check here as well. Ferrari coming across with 12:22, not bad. Dodge Charger and the Bentley Continental. If we remember back in the previous video, I think it was 12:24 was the fastest time, so we've already undercut that today with 12:22. Bentley Continental coming out even faster through that handoff, and has a huge lead going into the final hairpin. He whips around, that lead starts to dwindle, but he still holds it quite well. He comes across, it looked a little slow, I will say, at the end. I don't know if that's going to be better than that 12:22. 12:40. Not bad at all. You get a replay and really zone in on the times here, but it will be over 12:22 for sure, 12:40 exactly. And we move on. Dodge Vipers and the Toyota. Vipers, Toyota, and the Toyota's there on the far side. Vipers on the near, holding by a length. Toyota's coming out with speed here through the second straight. Look at that acceleration. They hand off in a dead heat. And the Vipers slowing down through the second to last straight here, and here we go to the final straight, and it is the Vipers on the near side coming through for the lead. Yes! By a little bit, and they were fast, and we have a new best time out there on the track. 11:95 it looks like. We'll get a reading. And that's the best time overall. Try to keep that number in your head from previous groups. Number 12:24 from the previous group. We get 11:95 here, and that's going to be much better, and we'll head to round 2. Fast Food still going strong out there. They will race again, and Ferrari will be the challenger. Ferrari, Fast Food. Fast Food coming out slow out of the gate. That egg, bacon monstrosity that I cannot decipher. Comes out very fast in straight two, and here comes the fast foodies toward the end. Can the hot dog keep it true? Ferrari's slowly gaining, and here comes the lead for the Ferraris, but they lose it out. They do not get inside the line. They got outside the line, but acceleration at the end by a length, by 2 lengths. And Ferraris. Is that a new record? Is that an 1190? Man. Records are shattered today, and the Relay King may be coming from this group. He crosses indeed at 1190, and we got a new best overall. Toyota and Bentley Continental. Toyotas on the far side, Bentley Continental on the near and coming out strong through the first straight. The hairpin on the inside line. Ooh, Toyota almost loses footing there on the outside, but gains control, actually slips out through the handoff, but the Toyotas are in very good straights going here to the next hairpin. They are up by many lengths, and through all that loss of control, they were able to stabilize and come across the line very fast. 2 moments there in that first leg. Almost came out sideways with 2 wheels through the large hairpin, and then right there, some loss of wheels right there through the handoff as they hit the pendulum. But they come across the line with a good old time of 11:52, and that's gonna be a new best by far. To the finals, and we have 2 very fast teams coming up right against you here. 2 record setters today, Ferrari and Dodge Viper. Viper on the near side, Ferrari on the far. Dodge Viper very fast again through first straight. Does have that yellow car taking first leg this time, so that might have a different result. A good handoff, and Viper's holding well, though a little bit of work from Ferrari here. He gets inside line, now he's within a length. Here we go to the final straight. Ferrari trying to hold on, but there's acceleration from the Viper, and he's got the win. I don't know if that was a record-setting time, though. 11:89. Clean as could be. And that's what you would expect from racers up here in the finals. And yes, indeed, 11:89. Lanes are changed, legs are changed. You see now the Vipers have switched out to the outside, the inside line, and will also change the cars which race in each leg. Now yellow is on the bottom line, coming out very fast through that handoff as well, holding 2 lengths ahead, loses out here a little bit, maybe the inside line. Ferraris, can they pull through and accelerate? No, and Dodge Vipers as a team we'll head to the finals, the overall finals. This is the finals, of course, for this group, but the Relay King finals will be coming a lot further down the line. Will this be a record-breaking time? Just maybe. Couple tenths over, but still, Dodge Viper coming round with the record-breaking time overall. Who will appear in the finals for sure. And as we head into Group 3, goal is to beat that time. Hey everybody, I'm Brendan. Aston Martin and Bugatti Chiron will be the first 2 teams to roll out today and try to break this dastardly record. Group 3, followed by Group 4 in the next video, and then the finals will be at hand. The winners of each group will compete head-to-head to head-to-head in the finals. Right now it's looking very good for Aston Martin, who's head by multiple lengths and will cross. Nice and clean here at the end with the first win of the day. What time is put up there on the clock? Not even close to the record time, only at 12:48, a full second off what we might be looking for. The teams that will get close to 11:52 are the teams that you will probably see actually advance to today's finals. Mustang and Dream Garage getting out there, and then advance to the finals coming in a few videos. Dream Garage and Mustang out there on the track. Mustang on the near side, Dream Garage on the far. Mustang rolling very well, bobbling a little bit into the handoff, but does hand off quite cleanly, and that yellow Mustang rolls out with a few lengths ahead. Here comes Dream Garage, though, on the near side, but lost all the speed in the hairpin. And Mustang will have it by a mile. And not a bad time either. 12:02. And that's the kind of time we're looking for, bringing it down closer to the record. Obviously, even for the Dodge Viper team, that was quite the fast performance. You're not going to see that very much from them either, but it is their best. Batman and Nissan. Batman, of course, easy to tell apart, especially that first vehicle there on the top far track. A bright tan. Looking very Batman-y, if I do say so myself. We head to the handoff, and Batman comes out a little bit slow. Nissan now taking over by a length. Now they're holding pace. Batman on the outside line. He's got 2 lengths to go. He starts to accelerate at the end. Here he's got 1 length, 0 lengths, and now he's ahead by 1 as he heads across the finish line. He will get that win, not by much, only by about 5/100ths of a second, but it is enough to send him on to the next round. And clean handoff right there for both vehicles, which Nissan did not get the acceleration needed out of that handoff. Jaguar and Tesla. And Jaguar will be here on the near side, that bright red vehicle. Tesla, a very marked hump. And the smooth curves down the doors to the side on the near side through with green. They hand off. It's Tesla behind by only a little bit as we roll towards that inside line, and he's got it by a couple lengths to the inside line. Can we get any look from the other vehicle behind? No! And Tesla will roll across pretty easily. Jaguar, no speed there at the end, and 11.97 for Teslas. We're down into the 11s. And Tesla might be a team to look out for come later in this race. Grouping, you could say, actually. Mustang, Tesla, Nissan, and Aston Martin, your 4 teams hanging on to the semifinals. Mustang and Nissan, and both of these teams with a little bit of a come-behind win, at least from the halfway point. And we'll get to see them out there again. Nissan and Mustang. Mustang, remember, sending that yellow vehicle out in the second leg here on the near side, and Nissan coming with a blue vehicle. And he closes the gap shortly through the bank, now loses out a couple lengths. Here comes the acceleration again from Nissan here at the end, and it's by a length again. Exactly how it went in the first race. Nissan turns it around again. Only a 12:21 on the clock for Nissan, but still a very impressive come-from-behind win. And a 12:21 isn't bad, but as I was saying before, we got to project forward to the finals, Tesla and Aston Martin, because that's where it's going to matter. Aston Martin, 12:48 in the first run, so not very good. Tesla, a full half a second better when they rolled out for the first race. Can Aston Martin pull something a little bit better? Aston Martin on the near side actually accelerates real well into the handoff and leaves Tesla with only a length to spare as we head into the bank. And we do get inside line for Aston Martin. He comes within a hood length, but starts to lose it here at the end. Tesla holds on. Can he hold on for the rest? Yes. And Tesla with a 12:05. A little bit slower than before, but Aston Martin picking it up quite a bit with a 12:11. That is a big time jump for them. Unfortunately, not enough to move on, but enough to show that they're not a slow team. Finals are at hand, and it is going to be 2 out of 3. Best time will go to the finals. Nissan, Tesla. Nissan sporting a police vehicle up there, which you may not think at first might be best for speed, but some of those cars have been souped up quite nicely. Nissan accelerating out with a few length lead already. Tesla trying to climb back into it. Front wheels bobble around a little bit into the handoff. Tesla's got work to do, but the work is being done as we close by 1 length, now 2 lengths, and now we got the lead into Tesla by a length and 2. Nissan acceleration at the end. It starts to come, a little bit of bobble, but not enough track length left. And that will leave Tesla ahead with their best time of the day, 11:90, pulling that time down just a little bit further. And now we're heading towards Dodge Viper territory. And that's good news for Tesla. Nissan needs to pick it up in this race. We do get a change of lanes and leg spots. Now we get the blue Nissan here at the front. A good acceleration, as you can see. A lot of times out of that first turn, that's where the Nissan starts to accelerate. Now we got white versus green here, and that Nissan is blasting out there with 3 legs. Tesla on the green side, no luck. Do we have a good time at the end here? That's going to be hard to tell, but Nissan will pick up a win and a leave in it. Well, we got an 11:90. Times are tied. Tesla, Nissan, tied in times right now. They will roll out once more, pretty sure. And they go to a tiebreak. Best time of 2 races here. So they will be rolling out quite a bit more. Here they go down again. Legs have been switched back. Now we got the white police car up at the beginning. Green Tesla rolling around the outer bank and losing out by a few lengths into the handoff, probably. He does accelerate a little, but does leave a few lengths between him. Now we get the red Tesla with some acceleration here on the near side. He starts to take back the lead, but we know that blue Nissan comes out strong in the last leg. Here he comes. Acceleration at the end. 1 length, but can't close the gap anymore. And what time does Tesla have to show for it? 11:88, trimmed down yet again. We will get a change lane, and we will try once more, as Nissan will try to break 11:88. If they do, and Tesla, of course, does not, well, they will be going to the finals. If not, Tesla will be seen in the finals right alongside the other 2 teams on the first 2 races. It is even going into the handoff. Tesla in the red car coming out very strong here into the second leg. A full length ahead. He does get inside line for the blue Nissan, and acceleration coming here at the end. No! The red Tesla breaking away with a good time. Will we do better than 11:88? And we'll turn the camera around, and that we will not. We tie 11:88, and Tesla with 2 11:88 times, even with switched legs on the racers, very consistent, will be going to the finals. And honestly, a little more practice, and they will be a team to watch out for. Well, Tesla certainly celebrating the victory there. Relay King, the last group where the winner will be sent to the finals. Here are the teams in front of you now. And we'll jump right into it. McLaren and Speedblur. And we'll see how they do in the handoff. We'll start out fast on the McLaren side, a good length ahead, but you know some of the time can be lost here in the handoff. McLaren's a few lengths ahead as Speedblur, well, not a blur of speed, but the handoff was a little tough for McLaren. You can see Speedblur making their way back up there, now even out of the turn, and Speedblur running away with it here at the end, and he might have it right through the end, and there he does. And there's your first example of the importance of teamwork out there on the track. It is a 12:42 for the losing team, 12:13 for the Speedblur. And that does bring it within about a half second of the record overall here at Relay King, which is 11:52, again set by that Dodge Viper team from Group 2. Lamborghini and Ford GT. Ford GT going with white cars, adorned with various decals. And Lamborghini starting red, starting out fast as well. Look at the speed on the Lamborghini. Camera can't even keep up. Handoff extremely strong. Can this second Lamborghini really keep it up? Well, actually, a huge speed drop here. And here comes the Ford GT. And he's got it by many lengths here at the end. And there is no coming back for the Lamborghinis. And that was a sight to behold. Started off very well for Lamborghini and just tanked right into the ground. The worst time so far today at 12:78. Not a good finish. Ford GT, on the other hand, stayed consistent and pushed a nice 12:20 across. Maybe even to break 12 later on today. Kia Stinger and the Checkmate. Seeing both Checkmate cars with the checkerboard pattern dotted on the side. And it starts out about even for both of these racers. Kia Stinger, I haven't seen those vehicles in quite a long time here on Races and Fun, but they're holding pretty well here, a couple of lengths ahead. Here comes Checkmate on the inside line. He's got even. Can the Kias stay ahead? They have a little bit of a lead, a hood length, now 2 and now a full car length, and they will hold on. Close race for sure. And we have our first under 11 times. 11:72 by Kia Stinger. I should be on them as we roll towards the next round. Maybe they will even break the ever solid 11:52. Last of Group 1, Audi and Porsche. Last of round 1, I should say. Porsche, Audi. Audi with that bright red car here, who's taking a few length lead so far. Side wheels going up there for a second, but the handoff seems pretty smooth for Audi. Not too slow, and some acceleration coming into this turn. It won't look any better for Porsche. Well, Porsche coming up a little acceleration as he went to that inside hairpin, but could not hold on very well. And he's going to lose it out very easily to Audi. 11:97. So Audi's still a little bit off that prize time, but as we run the next round, can't complain. Kia Stinger to be the favorite going into round 2. Can they keep up that consistency, or will it fall short? Semifinals, round 2. Let's roll into it. We have Speed Blur and Ford GT. If you remember, Speed Blur from the first race really looked like they were out of the match early on. But then suddenly, it all roared back at the end, and the acceleration came. Right now, Speed Blur, on the other hand, starting off even stronger than they finished last time. And here comes the second racer, who really accelerated last time, but front wheels up. Here comes Ford GT, who's got inside line. Ooh, Speed Blur will need it right here out of the end. Can he get it? Can't even pull even. And that was a mistake right there. Speed Blur did have good length. 12:22, by the way, for Ford GT. But if you see, I don't know if you can see in the replay, but they had a stutter with those front tires, and that's going to do them in. That's going to dim in that acceleration for sure. Kia Stinger and the Audi. Both teams have performed very well today, but the Kia Stinger, really the one who could set a new all-time Relay King record. I hope that happens. Kia Stinger almost falling out of the track right there as 2 wheels go up towards the sky, but into the handoff they are strong, and here comes Kia down the front stretch here, the hairpin down the final stretch. Kia by many lengths ahead of Audi, who already undercut 12 when they ran. Kia might have done it. Look over to the times. 11:76 comes up just a bit short. Will win the race and really sport well in the finals, as the Ford GTs have trouble getting under 11, but still elusive, that 11:52 time. Team with the best time goes to the finals. I believe 2 races are at hand to decide that best time. Ford GT and Kia Stinger will be the 2 racing teams. Remember, they will switch out the placement of the legs and the lanes throughout the time, which can change how cars perform and at least add to the fairness aspect of it. But right now, Kia coming out super strong. Second leg a little bit weaker for sure. Here comes Ford GT. Actually, there might be a chance for Ford GT to take a better time in this race. Ford GT on the right side. He's got it by a few lengths at the end. Oh, and that might be a mistake for Kia to have that blue car in second leg, and they have to at some point, but that's a best time for Ford GT today, 11:87, and a worse time for Kia, with a very sad, flat 12 seconds. They do change lanes, they change legs. Now back to Kia's forefront position, and that's a blue Stinger, holding true through the first hairpin, actually almost falling out of the course right there through the turn. Here comes the handoff, and it's good for the Kia. Rolls out 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 lengths ahead and counting. Here comes the final hairpin, and that gray Stinger out there like a dart, burning up rubber, coming across the line, and honestly, that might be an under 11:52 time, and how about that? That ties the record, 11:52 exactly. And it looks like the Kia Stingers and the Dodge Vipers will be at each other's throat come the finals. Equal in time, setting the best record here at Relay King. What a finish that was, too. Acceleration out of that handoff like I've never seen before. Again, Kia Stinger going to the finals. That will wrap up the groups for Relay King next time. We will see which of the 4 groups winners will take home the final trophy. Remember the X-Racers here at the beginning from Group 1, and the Dodge Vipers, again, as I praise them, the best from Group 2, and the Kia Stingers here from Group 4. We will see you next time. After 4 groups, we are left with 4 teams. However, these 4 teams are certainly the most deserving of the title, Relay King. Hey everybody, I'm Brendan, and welcome to the finals of Relay King. 4 teams, like I said, Dodge Viper and X-Racers being the first two to race today. Each of the groups from the past 4 videos had 1 winner, and all those winners are here today. Dodge Viper starting out slow, but a good handoff, and they had the lead for a second. X-Racers come back for a moment, and now it is back to the Dodge Vipers, who start to pull away by a length, and now 2, and now 3, and 4, and they have a good time coming here as they roll to the finish line. There's going to be 2 races for each of these vehicles, and the best time overall will move on. 11:73 for the Dodge Vipers, putting a good number up on the board so far. Remember, the Dodge Vipers have the current record for the fastest relay time at 11:52. That time was tied in Group 4 by the Kia Stingers, but it has not been reached. Dodge Vipers rolling out again on the inside line. Here they go, and now 3 lengths ahead. X-Racers lagging behind, but handoff a little shaky as well, and they're going to lag behind even with their faster vehicle. The second one has been the better through legs for the X-Racers. Here he comes on the right side, but he's not going to be able to catch up with the Dodge Vipers, who will roll across the line with another win. That will give them definitely the best time in this grouping. Nothing under 11:52, but 11:86, nothing to sneeze at as well. Look at the handoff for both of these two. Pretty close. The X-Racers had trouble getting out of that gate there into the second leg. Dodge Viper going to the finals. Kia Stinger, Tesla. And remember the Kia Stinger again, one of your fastest teams overall. And you can see that already manifesting right now. Kia Stinger off like lightning into that second straight. Here's the handoff, and we got many lengths of lead over Tesla. Tesla, certainly a formidable team, but maybe not so much. We're in the final 4. Wow, Kia Stingers. And there's barely a contest as they cross. What's for time jump here? 11:88, so actually not as fast as they look out there on the track. They just bested the Tesla is so much better. But still, not a bad time either. A little bit better in the handoffs and less wobbly in the track, and you could have a new record by the Kia Stingers. Here they go, rolling out again. Teslas need a good time if there are to advance. Definitely have to win this race too to put themselves in that position. Tesla's almost losing balance there through the first turn. The handoff is closer than before. Tesla's even having some acceleration through the handoff. Can they come back here at the end? 2 lengths to pull up on here. Here's the transition through the hairpin, but the Kia Stingers roll out in front and do cross. Did not look like the fastest time for them. But they do take the win, and this will be, well, 11:99. That's actually not very good for the Kias. They'll be moving on, but we're going to have to step things up when going against the Dodge Vipers. Here we go, Kia Stinger going to the finals. Tesla's breaking a big sweat right there, but not able to pull any wins through. Race for 3rd place, team with the best time in 2 heats. X-Racers and Tesla, and actually, I've personally been excited to see these two go up against each other. And, well, it rings true as we finally roll into that consolation race. Bronze medal certainly also an important distinction if you can grab it. Right now, X-Racers doing a much better job at that, but the second leg seems to go the way of the Teslas, who roar forward into 1st place. Here comes the final straight, and well, it's all in the Tesla's hands right now, or in the Tesla's wheels, if you may. And that first time will certainly be on the side of the Tesla. And still not very good for either team. 11.99 for Tesla. And we're in the Relay King Finals. And if you're nearing that 12 mark, or definitely above it, then it's just not the kind of racing that we'd like to see here in the end. X-Racers should pick it up here. They got their better first leg runner coming right now, holding good pace with that red Tesla. Tesla's finally coming out of that hairpin in quite a big lead, but here comes the handoff. How do we look for both vehicles? X-Racers did transfer very well. They have speed on the inside, and they're gonna roar past here through the turn. Now they got it by a few lengths. Tesla, can they pick it up? Well, it doesn't look like it. The X-Racers, and with switching up in lanes and in the cars of the legs, only a 12.16. Honestly, still pretty slow for the finals, but the best they could do, and still a honor to be a fourth place racing team out of all the competitors. And they are not going to get a medal today. Congratulations to Tesla for picking up bronze. And here we go to the finals with Kia and Dodge Viper. They're going to roll out. And we got Kia here on the inside line, actually taking an early lead, which is odd because Dodge Viper has been the faster overall car team with times today. Might come back here with this yellow car, who gains slowly, does get inside line here, and bolts out, even by a hood, now ahead by a hood and a length, and they've got the win. And they only need to do that one more time to take the best time today, 11.82. And honestly, if you think of the finals, this would be the time to put that new record up there, but we haven't really neared that 11.52 mark. I'm hoping for something big as we change lanes. Here we go. Tesla on the far side. No, sorry, not Tesla. Tesla just picked up that bronze. Dodge Viper here on the far side after the turn. Kia Stingers on the near side. So excited for a possible new record. They confused even the easiest of teams. Here comes Kia at the end, has the lead. Here comes Dodge Viper on the left. Can Kia hold the win? Yes, they can. And that might be good enough to put a new best time out there. 11.86. That does cut down by 0.02. And now the Kia Stingers, well, they're in a good seat right now. And that's going to do it. Kia Stinger not able to out Dodge Viper in times, and Dodge Viper will take the first overall. Congratulations to them. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Races and Fun.